All right, here we go. With less than 10 days until Valentine's Day, you might be starting to think about what you're going to get that special someone. Most ladies are probably expecting a big bouquet of flowers, but, you know, what if you could cut down the cost and actually make a homemade version? Well, for more on that, we're welcoming in Karen Burke of Sidelines Custom Floral. You do such beautiful work there.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, oh, thank you for being here. Okay, so first of all, what do we need to be looking for? What types of flowers if you're going to make your own arrangement?
Well, I think first of all, you have to decide who is that arrangement going to be for. Is it going to be for your husband? Is it going to be for your best friend? Is it going to be for your child's teacher? So I think you have to define who it's for, and that sort of sets the tone as to what you're going to do. So this one here is kind of, well, I did it basically because my husband loves Kit Kats. So it's basically a cylinder vase inside another vase, and then just filled around with the Kit Kat bars. Could be anything.
So you put the flowers in the inside vase and then
the candy on the outside. Yeah, you can kind of see. And then instead of, you know, red roses, just did tulips and a couple of different kinds of varieties of roses. If you're going to do it yourself, one of the things I want to show you about roses is Mother Nature does a great job at guarding them. And so you'll see petals that have stripes like that on the inside, and sometimes they're on the outside. Those are called guard petals, and you just want to make sure you pull those off. If you see a stripe, that one doesn't have one, it has on the outside, but it's still pretty. And you don't want any foliage below the water line. That creates bacteria, and bacteria shortens the life of the flowers. Yes. Now, most florists have preservative flower food that's a carbohydrate and a biocide and pH for the water. If they don't, we have these and we give them out. They're from Kreisel, and it's really fun because now everything we do is available on Amazon. So you can buy a package of 100 of these, because ideally you should change the water in your flowers every third day.
Okay.
You should change them and
freshen always cut it at an angle.
Right? And the reason that we cut it at an angle, the reason we cut it just after you've received it, the reason we cut it at an angle is you have a bigger surface for water.
Okay.
You have a larger place for water to go up, and you also don't run the risk of it getting stuck on the bottom of the vase and not being able to take up water. Most of the time, droopy heads are because they haven't had enough water.
Okay.
So
if you try a new cut, they might come right back to life.
Yeah, there's lots of times that you'll have a droopy-headed hydrangea or rose, and you can cut them. Sometimes we'll soak them in water to bring them back up, but that's usually what it is. And then I brought you a couple of varieties. It doesn't have to be
I can't believe
red.
These are roses. These are beautiful.
Yeah,
what are those called?
Those are called Free Spirit, and the other ones are called Pink Floyd. And
I love it.
What's changed about roses is that they used to be, people thought they had to buy them in tight little things, and you know, tight little buds, and you don't have to. Now, I've had Pink Floyds at home for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, they just open and stay open.
So you cut them every third day and you're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are running a special deal for Valentine's Day.
We do have a weird little special deal. Very well do.
That's why she fits well on this show.
So local country artist Travis Marvin, that industry has kind of had a hard time. And so we decided that we would do something with them. So it's called Travis and Two. And you can order 2 dozen roses, and Travis himself with his guitar slung over his shoulder, and he'll come to your house, to your business, to your home. He'll sing a choice of 4 songs. You get to pick one. You get to pick the color of your roses, and you get to pick what time you'd like to have him there. And so that's our Travis and Two promotion for Valentine's Day.
We're
it's really fun.
Start playing a little Travis here while we finish up talking.
Yeah.
Okay,
so I'm going to show you.
Yeah,
I want to show you this quick little easy thing.
Come on in here, Nick, because you need to learn how to do this for Wendy.
So
I'll switch
Nick,
sides.
this is really easy. Has Oasis in it.
Okay.
Oasis floral foam, and we're just going to cut it. You're going to pull the petals off, and you're just going to tuck them right down in there. You're just going to push them right down in the foam. Just 4 roses.
4 roses.
4 roses.
There you go, buddy.
There you go. Can I trust you with a knife?
You can, yeah, you can. Okay.
I don't know if I trust
Oh,
him.
wait.
Are we gonna
Because you don't ever want to use scissors. You want to use a knife.
Okay,
almost-
so I
You
was
want a
gonna ask
clean,
you that.
clear
I always
cut.
cut them with my scissors, but
Yeah, you want a
better.
clean, clear
Okay,
cut.
did I do all right there?
You did all right. Did you really cut your
I
side?
almost cut myself.
All right. Well, then let me take that. Let me
Yeah,
have
you
that
better
back.
take that away from me.
All right.
So, and then what's on the outside here? What do you have here on the outside?
That is Italian ruscus,
Okay.
and then these are lily grass, and they've just been pushed in the back of the arrangement and then brought around to the front and Here's a sticky dot on them, and it just creates a little heart.
Okay, and you put water in here too?
It has Oasis, yes. And so you always want to leave a little place in the back where you can add water to it. You can't really change the water in something that has Oasis in it. You can only just add to it. Yeah.
Yes.
And then it just
that.
kind of comes down. So it's just simple.
Where can people find you if they want you to do the hard work and they don't want to do it themselves?
Well, yeah, it'd be
Or if
my
you wanna
pro
make a
tip.
kit or
It'd be
something
my
like
pro
that.
tip. Hire done. We do kits. We do online classes and kits, and you can buy the kit. We'll ship them to you. You can pick them up, whatever you'd like. We're located in charming Little Martin City, in South Kansas City, and we've been out there for almost 39 years.
Perfect. Sidelines Custom Floral right out there in Martin City. We appreciate you being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We'll still